Hey everybody, it's Gunpla. Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick review of the kit I just finished building yet today, and that is gonna be this guy right here. I picked him up when I was in Japan last time when I paid about $1,500. You can see the sticker price right there, and here is the box art. Now, I wasn't a really big fan of these grunt suit type kits when I first started building, but as I continued building throughout the years, I actually grew to prefer these kind of grunt suit mobile suits versus like the traditional Gundams. At first I wouldn't touch these things with like a 10-foot pole. Same thing with like Zokus or Groups. I was like, they're ugly, I don't want to build them. But I kind of grew a liking, like the weirder and the uglier they are, the more I want it. Winry! So before I start, I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, NEWTYPEHQ.com. So if you want to support my channel and you want to help out a local company, my code Gunpla for 10% off your total order. So without further ado, let's start the video. So here again is a quick shot at the box art. I think it looks extremely awesome. Him holding his, I don't know if that's like a grenade-ish weapon. I don't know. It kind of looks like a grenade launcher thingamabob to me right here. I don't know why. I feel like the box art, it's not a deal breaker for me, but it's gotta be cool looking or I'm like, I bought the kit. So fortunately for him, he has a pretty awesome box art. Here are the side images, if I could just get this to focus, of the box. The other side. Now I tossed out all the boxes just because, can you imagine like how many kits I have back here? My half of my apartment would be just full of empty boxes. So I actually tossed out the boxes, but what I do keep, and I used to keep the box art, the top piece, but I just developed like a humongous stack of cardboard. And because I move so frequently, I just got tired of moving it around. Shh, dog's always interrupting my videos. But anyways, so what I actually do is I cut this piece out, and that's what I keep for just, I don't know why, I like to hoard these things. So I actually have like a huge stack of these that I cut out from the box. Anyways, so that's the box art. I was actually surprised at the sticker sheet that this came with, because believe it or not, this is the sticker sheet, the one and only sticker sheet that comes with this kit. And I've already used it because I already built the kit, but you can see it's super tiny. There's maybe 4 stickers on here. So I always love a kit that has little to no stickers, because I mean, who loves stickers? I don't. I mean, maybe there's a few of you in here that like him, but your girl doesn't. Alright, now let me show you guys a quick glance at the manual. Here's the front page, the back page. You know, you guys could read this on your own time, because I cannot totally read that. Some more colored pictures. And the first part of the manual, all the runners that come with the kit. So it's not a huge kit. I built this maybe in under an hour. So that's the manual. Oh, and the other pages. So that is the manual. So let me get to showing you guys the kit. So here he is, all snap built together. I haven't panel lined him or smoothed down any of the nub marks, so you guys can see exactly what he's gonna look like outside the box. I do use God hand nippers, but there's still some significant, I mean, it's not huge, but you still will be able to see some nub marks on him. But not too many, so overall I think he was a good build. To me, pretty accurate to the anime portrayal. I think they kind of nailed down the proportions pretty well. I mean, he's already kind of funky to begin with, but overall I think he was a good build. Now, for Some of the things that I didn't really like about this kit, I'd have to say, is probably I feel like he's pretty bland. There's a lot of surface area that just kind of looks kind of empty almost. Like for instance, if you compare him to the recent high grade origin kits that have a bunch of surface detail, this kit does not. Now I know that in the original anime he kind of looks just like this, plain and somewhat boring, but I still think that Bandai could have, you know, spiced them up a little bit by adding, for instance, you know, more scribes in his little thigh ankle armor or whatever that is, and in his feet, and some details on the chest and shoulders. Now I know this is just a high grade kit, but still I feel like, now I know this is just a high grade kit, but this is something to take in consideration if you want to custom him. I think he would look so much better with added panel lines that you could just scribe into him. Alright, so that's the close-up of him. Like I said, he's pretty interesting looking. I did paint the little mono eye that's inside his chest with Gundam marker actually. Now the kit, the little lines on his little grenade weapon things, and on his wrist, oh not wrist but lower arm, those are stickers. It doesn't look too terrible. Obviously it would look better if it was painted, but these are not painted. So that's pretty much a big bulk of the stickers right there. The white lines on the arms and the little weapons he has. For his accessories, he does come with 2 of these arm extenders. He has 4 sets of hands. He has these opened and closed fists. Now this is one thing I really like about this kit, is I love how ginormous these hands are. I mean, they're huge. I'm going to do a comparison to another hybrid kit just so you can see how big these hands really are. He comes with 2 sets of swords. These 2 right here. He's got a clear and a solid plastic one. Now in the magazine, this is painted red. I have not painted this, but I do plan on doing it down the road. And lastly, he has these 2, again, I don't know what, and I have no idea what these are. I'm just calling them grenade things. These 2 grenade sticks, and they can be joined together by this little contraption thingamabob. So they get inserted just like this, and they attach to his lower torso. So that's what he looks like with his little grenade sticks hooked on. Now you can see that the funnels have not been painted. They just come gray. So I think this could look much nicer if you just use some metallic blue or red and paint the inside of those thrusters. Now these little throwing knives do come off him. So you can remove those and, I don't know, paint them, I guess, if you don't like the color they come in. Now I'm not going to really go over articulation too much because honestly, I don't really care about that. My main concerns when it comes to purchasing a kit is shelf presence somewhat, and whether or not he's able to pose well. Although most of my kits are just in a standing position like this because of my frequent moves. I just have gotten lazy with posing all of my Gundams, but I do tend to look at whether or not this kit, that my main concern when getting a kit is just whether or not it's able to pose well. Now unfortunately for him, he doesn't seem to pose too well for my liking. These ankle skirt armor pieces block the foot from being able to hold somewhat more of like a 90-degree angle almost, so he can't really, he doesn't have much bend at the ankle joint, so that tends to ruin a lot of poses. Same thing with these arms, they do bend somewhat, but this giant arm piece doesn't allow, as you can see, this the most, you know, he can bend here at the wrist, and it doesn't allow for too much movement. That's as much as he can bend here at the arm, at his elbow joint. So overall, posability is alright. I would like it better in a kit, but just because of how unique he looks, I don't care. I still wanted him, and overall I definitely recommend him if there's something you're interested in. And now to do some quick size comparisons. Here he is next to high grade Granddaddy, high grade Zaku, and a master grade Zaku. So he's all in all, he's not a super tiny kit like the RX-78 too. He's a good size. So overall, I recommend him if this is something that you would like. My only pet peeve is that I wish he was a little bit more posable. But overall, not too bad. I mean, he is an older kid. When did he come out? He came out in the year 2013. So yeah, that's a long time ago when you think about it. But, and another thing I don't really like too much about him is his kind of this red that's on the kid. I don't know, it's like an orange dull red. I'm not really into it. I do plan on, I think he would look much better in a brown tan color scheme, or maybe even a kind of army green paint job, so more like army colors. So I'm probably going to be changing that up on him just because I'm not really into this kind of red that he came with on the kit. Any of those two, I haven't decided just yet. Or maybe even the navy blue. Yeah, I think blue would look really good on him too. So that's my future plan for this kit, is definitely giving him definitely spicing him up just a little bit. Anyways, I hope you guys like my review. If you have any doubts or are deciding whether or not you should pick up this hybrid, I say go for it. I think he was a lot of fun. He has some potential, you know, for customizations, any paint job for him. And I think maybe adding some extra panel lines will make this kit a 10 out of 10 for me. But overall, I think he's pretty cool, minus the fact that he's not able to pose very well. But for the price tag, I think you guys should definitely pick him up. I enjoyed it. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. See you guys around later. Thanks for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed how quiet this video was, because I actually kicked my dog out of the room so you wouldn't hear her gnawing on her bone. So those 10 of you that kept complaining on my videos that it's annoying, I hope you're happy. She's probably miserable out there.